is up, everybody? I'm Alex of Swamp Rat Fishing. This is Bass and Brews. This is a bonus episode. This is a late night Saturday, bunch of losers with nothing else to do kind of show. Paul's not here because obviously he is a man about town. The old jabberhammer is busy sitting on his ass watching a basketball game. So I put the word out. If you guys want to still, you can hit me up on Instagram. But I sent out links. Whoever wants to come on, it's a kind of an open kind of show. We're going to talk about some fishing goals or whatever else. We got enough time, as Paul likes to say. Yeah, whatever else the fuck we want to talk about. So I want to thank everybody for coming out. We already have 2 guests lined up, so let's bring them on. Bear with me because Paul's like the mastermind of this now, and I'm new at it. Delirious. We've got Delirious, the angler here. D, how are you, man?
I'm good, buddy. Happy to see you stateside.
Yeah, me too. And then we've also got rigging up north. Anthony, how are you, bud?
What's going on?
How's everything where you're at?
Good.
Bill's in the chat. Bill says, "What's up, boys?" Is that how you make that? I know, Bill. Hey, big shout out to Bill. I'll have a post about this, but I got in the mail today the Hookset Hoodlum's biggest fish of 2021 trophy. So thanks for that, Bill, and Ken and Andrew. I'll have a post about it. It's a pretty sweet trophy. Like I said in the chat, I cleared all of the wedding photos off my mantle to make sure that's the number one thing up there.
That's the most important thing, right?
Yeah, exactly. We've got another one in the stream. Sam, how are you, bud?
Hi, what's up, fellas?
What's going on, buddy?
Not much. You guys already crack a beer? Am I late?
Oh yeah, water. This is an official show, so you just light them up. You just light them up whenever you want.
Good.
Oh, he brought.
I got water.
Riggin brought a whole. Who brought water? Oh, D did. Yeah, D's got to drink water to keep them muscles.
Yeah, gotta stay hydrated, man. So,
all right.
I mean, I could turn this show into a whole other thing. I just don't want to drink. I still don't want to drink. Actually, it'll be 2 years next month. I've been sober, so
fuck yeah!
Congratulations, man.
Thank you. It's not for me anymore. I am an asshole. I will say it over and over.
I can't even imagine. You're already an asshole without it. I can't even imagine with it.
Yeah, I like to use my size towards my advantage when I drink too. So people go jacked up against the wall. I don't give a shit.
Oh man.
Bill's like, oh, Delirious is like the sweetest guy ever. Give me a couple drinks. I'll change your opinion quick.
All right, tonight I kind of want to talk about goals. I don't know about you guys. I know the fishing season's starting to either start or really starting to heat up for most folks. For me, I always like to set a goal. I spent that off season kind of thinking about like what I want to accomplish the next season. I think it's kind of important. Gives you kind of something to shoot for. And I always like to do it more. Obviously, everybody wants to catch their PB, but I always tried to do like a certain technique that I really kind of wanted to master or anything like that. Do you guys do the same thing?
Yes. Actually, now I'm focusing on trying to be a little more detailed with my hand pour baits, but I mean, other than that, like, I guess catch another PB.
Yeah.
What techniques are you trying?
Me. So I'm just trying to catch any fish right now because I'm going to be out for this whole season. What's funny is Ramon Outdoors says my goal is to use a Tenkara rod. That's probably going to happen to catch tiny little bluegills here.
How do you even use those things? Those are like tiny, like fly rods, right?
No, it's like a normal size fly rod, but it goes real small and extends out to like 7 to 9 feet.
Oh wow!
But there's no reel on it. You just have a line attached to the top, and then you have I think it's like 12 feet of line on a 9-foot rod, and it's kind of like fly fishing, but no reel. You just got to kind of lift them out of the water.
How do you even get them close enough? Like it seems kind of crazy to me.
I think it's mostly for like stream fishing. A lot of people use them in urban settings though to like pick off like panfish, bluegill, crappie, and it'll give you an amazing fight. But you can get trout. I have seen people catch bass, like they'll put streamers on it And as they lay it out, they just kind of like almost like jerk bait the streamer through the water, and then you kind of got to tire them out and then land them on the shore.
Isn't that rod almost the same style as the bamboo rod?
Yeah, so it's almost exactly like that, except for the whole thing folds down to be like literally the size of mine. No. Literally like 9 inches. So
Shit.
Imagine even catching like a 3-pound bass on that in a kayak.
That'd be
at
fun.
that.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
That'd be crazy. I have seen a video where this dude, I've only seen a couple where people picked up bass, but I saw a guy catch it. It was like a 7-pound salmon with it. And it was insane. Like, I mean, it's a small salmon, but he had to like dig and fight and fall. And he basically had to wait the fish out.
I wonder who got tired first.
Yeah, right.
Man.
So D, what are your goals for the this year?
I'd like to break my PB that was set in 19 at like 5 1/4 pounds. So I want to try to beat that.
Okay.
I got the tournaments coming up. First one's the 16th of this month.
Are you still doing John Boat tournaments, or are you out of that game?
John Boat's gone, bro. Oh, you've been gone for a while.
I've been gone.
That.
You got rid of it? You got rid of the pirate wagon?
Yeah, I got rid of it, dude. I couldn't. Dude, honestly, man, be honest, I only took it out like maybe a few times with friends, and then it just went out every tournament. Other than that, it was parked. So I use the kayaks more. That's why I have a third.
I was about to say, you've got the full armada now. Like, the armada is strong.
I'm trying to use leader line this year.
Do you do straight braid?
I use straight braid for years because I'm so used to where I fish. There's like pads everywhere that I just saw through it. So try some leader line this year. See what happens.
I'm not yours.
Yeah, so we'll see, and then just keep growing my small little business, and hopefully quit my main job and do this full time.
Anthony wanted to know what knot you're going to use.
Double uni. It's easy.
Whatever's on my phone because I've been stealing that. I literally screenshot it because I can't remember shit, and it sucks. Yeah, I'm using the double uni knot.
Double uni. Anthony, is that what you use?
No.
What do you use?
Why can't I think of the damn name? The one everybody has trouble with. Oh, shit.
He asked me what I'm using, and I don't know, and he doesn't.
Yeah, I know, right? Why can't I think of the name of it? What everybody has.
Alberto knot?
Yeah, there you go.
Which one? I said FG. He said Alberto. Which one? FG, yeah.
Oh.
Dude, that one, people swear by it.
I've never broke one.
I hadn't either, but it is such a pain in the ass to fucking tie. I cannot.
I can teach you a way to tie it in under a minute.
No way.
Yeah. It's pretty
in
easy.
A kayak?
Yep. All you need is a rod holder if you can use your legs right, but it's easier with a rod holder.
All right. Yeah, because that was a struggle just with the pick roll. Like eventually, cutting down the leader. I'd have to retie a new leader on the water, and I switched to the double uni because it was just easier on the water. But yeah, that FG knot people swear by. I've had a couple breakoffs with the double uni.
I've used GT knot before that, which is supposed to be as strong as the FG knot, but I broke it several times, and I've switched it. Learned how to tie the FG knot this way. Never broke it once. Always break midliner at the lure.
Right.
I got a buddy who snags spoonbill, and he's always talking about the Alberto knot. That's what he uses for a leader. But he's snagging like 80-pound spoonies, so
that's insane.
I'm not a big snagger. I don't like it too much.
Bill just said unfollow him.
What's up, fellas?
What's up,
we got
dude?
OG Scuba in this. All right. Well, now we're done. Steve-O's here. We're done.
You just lost all monetization you could ever dream of getting.
I don't know, dude. You still look comfy as hell. You've been in that hoodie since, I don't know, 5 o'clock, all bundled up, ready for bed?
Man, chilling. It's been a little chilly here. I put my kid to sleep. My daughter, she was being tough today. I had to lay on the floor, so.
Currently 81 degrees outside here.
Fuck you.
Oh.
Scuba, are you recovering from your? It's fucking whiteout conditions here. Are you recovering from the whiteout conditions?
No, we never. Oh, yeah, from last week.
Yeah, last week.
Yeah, I'm still recovering from that shit, man.
You want to walk that with me?
Not right now, buddy.
Oh.
Just
Bill's
chilling
leaving.
my
Bill
son.
has to go to bed.
Oh.
Say hi, buddy.
Hi.
Hi.
Hey, kiddo.
Yeah, T-ball today, so we was doing T-ball.
Nice.
All right.
Yeah, living. Hey, Delirious.
Hey,
You got those Jack Power lights. What color are they?
Blue.
Yeah, I want the green ones. God damn it.
Good luck. Dude, we had this conversation. Good
Yeah,
luck. I told you what to do. Will you listen? No, you won't. It's not like apparently I guess I don't know what I'm doing if you're not even listening to me.
I'm just
Sure.
stubborn.
What? Just go on Amazon and get the damn lights. They're $10.
Yeah, I know, man.
Wait. What's this argument? What's the argument about the green?
So he wants the Yak Power red and green lights for the nav lights for his kayak. No one has them because the whole bullshit going on and everything. Like, no, you can't get them. You can't get them at all.
Right.
If you can, you're paying like over $100 for them.
Yeah, and you can't even get them. You can't get them at all. They're not available.
So-
What happened to your face, Steve?
What do you mean?
What is this facial hair? What is this facial hair?
Those are the chops, kid.
Dude, you look like a retarded Wu-Tang sign.
Listen, man, don't mess with the chops, bro.
Oh my god!
I
haven't
respect
seen
the
those.
chops,
I'm
Scuba.
getting ready.
God, your wife kisses you with that ugly face.
Yeah, man.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to derail. I think
No,
I
you're
saw a picture,
good.
but I didn't think it was real.
Listen, don't be judging the chops, all right, man? Don't be judging the chops, Alex. You've been gone for a while.
Oh, the chops are awful.
She fucked him up. She had me shave the beard. I had cut him off. I had him for like a month and a half, and then she's like, "Oh, just shave off the beard, the mustache part, and have like Wolverine chops." And I did it. I'm like, "Yeah, this looks stupid." I cut it all off.
You were like, that looks stupid, so you went with this. You look like a
Oh, this
broke
is better. This
pirate
is so much
drinking
better,
out of a
man.
goblet.
Hold on, let me give you the full.
Coley called him the prison chops.
Yeah. Listen, Coley, watch your mouth, all right? Hold on, let me give you the full effect of them, so you get the full feel of the chops. All right.
We got Butcher trying to join.
Oh,
no.
God.
There you go.
Uh,
So you get the full effect of the chops, kid.
dude, that looks so white trash. Even you look like Wild Bill's estranged dad.
That's right, Billy. Call me daddy, bitch.
Coley said, "I like him, dummy." Oh, she's upset now.
No, Coley. I was always nice. Don't get upset, Coley.
Hey,
Everybody
Butcher,
loves
Butcher's-
the chops, man. Only Alex doesn't.
The chops are awful.
They are.
So why do you want red and green? Just for
Morning,
Just for
night
nav
fishing.
lights, just for like.
But
going
he's
night
not
fishing.
listening because I told him just order them off Amazon. They're
I know,
$10.
man. I
yeah,
like.
but
the
you don't
flawless-
need
They look like
you don't need red or green, right? Yeah, but you don't need red or green, right? Just like you don't need navigation lights. You just need to be lit up. It doesn't need to be red and green. You're not on the ocean.
You're on.
Relax yourself, Alex. Okay, watch your mouth.
Well, what?
Mr. Coast
actually
Guard.
doesn't. Exactly.
Yeah, right,
It doesn't
Coast
matter
Guard
where
guy.
you're at. Exactly. Red or green, unless you're over 20 feet, doesn't matter. You can have. You
Let's
don't.
be
You just need a
honest.
light.
You don't even really give a shit because you're almost done.
Almost done. Also, 7 months. We were just talking about that. 7 months, and then you guys can all go f yourselves. Butch, what's up, man?
What's going on, guys?
I on you. I'm
Just
going around.
here. I just found out about Steve's stupid chops on his face, and that's been the topic of conversation. So much so that Ramon's with me. He thinks they look like garbage too.
Listen, Ramon, I'm gonna sink your old town. Shut up.
Ramon
Ramon
doesn't have
doesn't
a
have
Shit,
an old
Scuba. They
Well,
look good, man.
What does Ramon have?
He has
I think he's got a perception. Yeah.
We're gonna sink that fucker too.
Yeah, Ramon's been sliding in my DMs a lot lately. It's kind of freaking me out. He's like, "So what are you doing with that perception today? I want to know." I'm like, "Chill, bro. Whoa." Just kidding, Ramon. But seriously, you're kind of freaking me out.
I'm gonna stick an
He's
M80
like-
in.
Holy shit, there's a cat behind your head.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick a half stick of dynamite in one of his scupper holes.
Sliding in there like crazy.
See? No, he's excited. He's excited because I'm working on another kayak as a perception, same as his. And he's like, dude, I'm interested in what you're doing. I'm like, well, wait for the video drop. He's like, well, I know how to clean my kayak now. I'm like, yeah.
It'll be weird when he asks for you for photos topless in the perception kayak. That's what you got to be worried.
You
That's
gotta
on-
subscribe to the OnlyFans.
That's the OnlyFans content, you know.
Yeah, it is.
Can't give that away for free.
Hell no, that's a lot of money. See?
All right, so we're talking about goals. Steve, what's your goals this season?
To grow his full beard back.
Goals. A top 20. I wanted to get a top 20 finish, a top 10 finish would be nice.
Okay.
And break 6 pounds.
I already did that.
Yeah, fuck off, Ryan.
Yeah, Ryan, you just killed it this week, right?
Yeah, it was a killer week.
I don't really have time to fucking fish like that, but I don't know. I think that I got a good feeling about this coming weekend. Next weekend, I got 3 days of fishing.
Are you gonna pre-fish it?
Yeah, Friday with Nate. Me and Nate Dog gonna pre-fish. We're
Where
gonna
are you
fish
fishing at?
the KBF on the Potomac.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, man. So Saturday and Sunday, I'm in the Saturday and Sunday and individual in the 2-day. And so Nate's coming down Thursday night. We're gonna go out Friday pre-fish. Then they do like a ritual. They do like a dinner at a buffet or something. Like a bunch of the guys in KBF. And Nate's like, they said you know they like invited me, which is dope. So I can't, that's cool to do that. And
Man, hopefully you'll become friends with them so we don't have to see your ugly face anymore.
so but this season I'm gonna fish finish my season out MLF. Next season I'm probably just gonna go heavy KBF and maybe like one other kayak series. And then if I can ever get the money up to get a big boy bass boat like the Butcher, I'll jump back into MLF as a boater. But I don't want to do the co-angling stuff anymore. I want to be able to control where I'm at, what I'm fishing, what waters, how what conditions. I want to be able to be the guy to decide my fate during the day, not have to depend on some boater to put me on fish.
You ever getting into a scuffle with your boater?
Nah, man. I've had decent boaters. I've had one dickhead boater, but I'm not, that shit don't faze me. Like, whatever, man. You want to be a dick, be a dick. It's all good. But like most of my boaters have been pretty cool. It's just they've never put me on I've never had a day where like the boat's just slapping fish in the boat. It's never been all right, peace out, Coley. It's never been like you get on a boat and there'll be like 30, 40 fish in a day or whatever. I've never had that, or even 20 fish. Like it's always
That's pretty much the day me and Bill had the other day. I put Bill on fish.
Yeah, I mean, I'm either fishing neck and neck with the boater, which it's like we'll catch fucking 2 fish each or whatever, 3 fish each, and it's like fuck, man. Or I outfish the boater on the boat, and it's like when that's happening, it's like yeah, I got to do something else because I can't spend all this fucking money for no reason.
Yep.
But yeah,
did you get your updated trolling motor yet or no?
No, it'll be like 10 days from now.
They're going.
What are you putting on it?
Motor Guide XI3 with the GPS.
Hell
I
yeah.
got the marine board in from Starboard Friday, so I'm gonna make the mount for it probably next week.
Nice, dude. Nice.
Ryan, what are your goals for this season? What do you got? It can't be beating 6 pounds because you already did that.
My goal this year for my big events like my MLFs and my Bassmaster Opens, I'm looking Bassmaster Opens. I want to get in the top 150 just because it's 285 boats. So pretty much beating half the field. And then for MLFs, I want to be somewhere around the top 100. And then when it comes to local tournaments, I'd like to win a couple. I have a big tournament coming up here on the 10th, which is a pretty big one. We have just over 50 boats. So I'm looking to. That's where I'm actually been free fishing. That's where I caught 22 pounds. So I've been there. I've been going around there about the last 5 weeks. I fished about 6 times there. Every time I've been there, I've caught at least a 5-pounder. So.
Hey Ryan, I'll tell you this, man. If you could put up a bag like that in one of those events in the MLF, man, you're probably gonna be top 25.
Yeah.
From my experience the last year and a half, you'll be top 25 easy.
I mean, I probably would have had that day I had that big bag. I probably could have pushed 20, a little over 24 pounds, but I was having an issue with Wild Bill grabbing the net. So I tried to boat flip a couple and it came undone right at the boat. So I probably
I haven't fished with Bobby, but I talked to Andrew about his net skills. The thing is, you got to tell him, "Hey, grab the nuts," and then he'll think that the net's a pair of nuts. And that's the best way for him.
You got to remember.
Oh, Sam, you all right, brother?
Yeah, what happened? You got.
Oh yeah, I keep getting emails and my phone is vibrating, knocking it off.
You got to remember when you're fishing with Bill, if he's not netting the fish, he's throwing the net in the water.
Yep.
That scared the shit out of me. I was like, if you drop your net in, you're going in.
Yeah. You see his video on his kayak, he's got 2 lanyards tied to his net.
I don't understand how hooks at hoodlums can be ran by one Ken who doesn't even fish.
He doesn't exist.
2, I mean, Drew's kind of a fisherman, except for he's got that Lego beard that comes on and off. And then old Billy Boy, who tries to fish. I don't know how these guys even started a company.
Let me tell you a story about Bill the other day. I'm sure he's going to see this, but I put a lot of electronics on my boat, and I'm telling Bill, I say cast 30 feet out, the fish are 12 feet down. They're suspended. Tell me why this fucker is casting 20 feet this way, 20 feet that way. I'm like, dude, they're right in front. And then when we got into the bow of my boat, I was like, look, you see the fish right here? Cast 20 feet that way, let it sink and reel. And that's when he caught his 410. I was like, you've been all fucking day, bro.
Remote Outdoors is right. He says, good old mild Bill.
Bill's not that smart.
It was definitely a fun day. And if any of you guys are ever in the area and you want to come up on the boat, you guys are always welcome.
I'm definitely looking forward.
Drill?
Hey, Alex, are you gonna make it up for the OGO?
When's the OGO?
September 3rd and 4th.
Nope, I will be in Alaska.
You're a dick.
What part of Alaska?
We're gonna patrol all of it, so we'll cover all of it. We're gonna go all the way up.
Does it really matter? It's all the same.
All of it, but we're even gonna cover up north to the Arctic.
It's all cold and icy.
We're gonna go up to the Arctic.
Let's go across a little bit. Hang out with Russia.
Well, no, we're going over there.
It's not that far. I used to live in Anchorage when I was a kid.
Okay. It's less than like.
Yeah, isn't there a spot in Alaska you could like throw a rock into Russia?
There is. So there's 2 islands. There's Little Diomede and Big Diomede Islands right along in the Bering Sea. And Big Diomede is owned by Russia. We own Little Diomede, and they're literally probably about 2 miles apart. It's a very small channel to get through the 2, and technically we're that close.
They know what's up.
See how cruise by and give them the finger.
Yeah, you see how.
Yeah, when we go. Well, so what's scary when we go? It's not scary when we go up there and do that. So I mean, people don't know; they should know. Whatever. I'm in the Coast Guard, right? So Coast Guard isn't known for the weapons on our ship. So I have been up in the Arctic before, and they'll run like a guided missile frigate through there, and we're like looking at what they have compared to us, and we're like, well, we're fucked. Because they got a big gun in the front. They've got a shit ton of missiles, and the nearest Navy boat is in San Diego. So, I mean, we can throw some life rings at them. We can yell at them aggressively in Spanish. That's about the most we're going to be able to do. But no, we're going to go all the way up and around. We're going to go to Barrow. I know we have a stop in Barrow, Alaska, which is the U.S.'s northernmost city. Was famous for that movie 30 Days of Night.
Hell
we'll
yeah.
run all the way. Yeah, so and then we'll run all the way to the U.S.-Canadian border on the Arctic side, though.
Nice.
Yeah. I mean, that's what we got, right? We have guns, and we'll never use them. But
Pew, pew.
I mean, my opinion is not the Coast Guard's official opinion. Let's make sure that's clear. But
Always got to have that disclaimer.
yeah, exactly. But no, unfortunately, I guess I'm going to miss that one. But the one after that, if we're still doing it, if those three clowns haven't driven this company into the ground, I'm there for it.
When you coming back? You said you're coming back in May?
Yeah, I come back in May for basically all of May. And I'm excited. It's my wife's 40th birthday. I'm super excited to go to that. I scheduled it because that's when the spawn's going to be like perfect time in New Jersey. The kids are still in school at that time, so I'm excited to get back to it. I took a look. I was only home for a week, but I looked. My whole shed is I converted it to a kayak shed, and I went in there and just looked at small tiers. It was still fucking snowing. It snowed. I was telling D in the green room, like, it snowed for 3 out of the 7 days I was home. It's like, what the fuck? Like, not even crappie fishing. Like, it was fucking miserable. So,
What's the first thing you're gonna throw?
first thing I'm going to throw is a swim jig.
Yeah.
Swim jig. It's going to be, depending on the water clarity, on what tide I'm on, it's either going to be an all white swim jig or it's going to be an all black with red or pink accents.
Hopefully by then I'll have those colors for you, man.
Dude, I want to see. So if you guys don't know, Sam, he makes some awesome baits. And I know you posted it, right? Like in December, I think.
Yeah, a couple months back. I ended up sending some to Paul, and he was like, they're here. And I was like, yeah, man, awesome. Do you think they look like the shirt? Do they match? And he's like, I don't care about the color. And I was like, oh, yeah, he's fucking colorblind, dude. He doesn't even know. So,
yeah, dude, I want to throw those because those will actually work great with the dark color swim jig I throw because that one still had the black on it. It's got our colors. It's awesome. It'll, if you guys don't know, he makes baits. He's killer at them. They're great.
thank you.
But yeah, swim jig. Swim jig and a wacky rig. This time of year on that river, that's all I need to throw. And Ramon is actually right with the correct answer. Ramon said first thing Alex is throwing is a backlash. That's probably true. My goal was while my kids and shit were at school, I was going to practice, flipping, just keeping the skill up. I did not do that. I did a lot of honey-do lists that the wife scheduled for me and things like that. So I'm going to backlash like a mother. So
I skipped my honey-to-do list the other day, and I definitely got the shit for it.
it was worth it though, right? 22-pound bag.
Leave me alone.
Cold holder.
When do you guys? Are you guys in any tournaments lately? Delirious, are you in any tournaments coming up or no?
Yeah, I got one the 16th of this month for Slay Nation East Kayak Division.
Nice.
We're going to a pond that's full of pickerel and maybe some bass. Who knows? It's a mystery.
It's always good to go slime dart fishing in a bass tournament.
I don't mind catching slime darts, man.
They're fun to catch, but not in the bass tournament.
Yeah, that's when you just pick them up and throw them at your opponents and say catch.
That's why you switched out of the John boat. It's a lot more menacing when you're throwing a slime
Did
dart.
you ever sell that thing?
Yeah, it's gone, dude.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah, I'm actually the new owner hit me up the other day saying, hey, we got some nice weather. You want to get together soon? Because he never owned a boat before. I was like, dude, it's just a John boat with 2 trolling motors. He goes, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I was like, I got you.
Just tell him no problem. Just $50 an hour. I'll show you how to operate that.
He's like, dude, I'll come right back to you. And because he lives out in Massachusetts, he's like, dude, I'll come to you. I don't give a shit. And we'll throw it on the water. Just bring it to a pond and tell me what we gotta do. I'm like,
You fucking plug it in and you fucking whatever.
hit the pedal, touch the pedal, and go. But no, he's excited because his son just his son got medically discharged from the Marines. I guess he got a little fucked up, so he got the boat so he can take his son out on the water and go fishing. I was like, that's fucking cool, dude.
Yeah, that's okay.
I signed
And
up.
of course, they're like, "Oh, can we get the pirate flag too with it?" I was like, "No, no."
That's going on. Kayak. Sorry, boss.
Oh, hell yeah.
Hey, Delirious, man. You got any tips for like having some sort of back support for a kayak? My dad has like bad back problems, but he'll go out and kayak with me every now and then. But sitting in there for so long, it's just gonna kill him.
What kayak?
I think he's got like that pedal drive Pelican or something like that. I think it's the Catch or something.
Get on Amazon, pick up kayak cushion.
Yeah.
Kayak cushion.
Yeah.
Hey, kiddo.
All right.
That time.
Cool.
I don't use one, but everybody that does around me says it's the greatest.
Let's go.
I have a kayak cushion on my Old Town one, and like the seat's great, but it made it even more. And I have some lower back issues normally, and I have zero as soon as I got that, so that might help.
I'm actually talking to them right
good,
now
man.
about getting a custom one made for me.
Yeah, get the logo on it, bro. I've already talked to him about it.
Well, I got two logos to choose from now, so I'm like, do I want to go fancy? Or do I want to go fancy?
Fancy. No, but yeah, Sam, those work great. And then also,
they're comfortable.
Can he stand? I heard that if like working on the standing, and I know some people that have issues, and as long as they're standing as much as they can, that helps a lot too. So
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if he can stand in it. I haven't seen him try to stand in it. He's kind of a big guy. It's kind of small for him too, but
Is his seat like flat or is it like cocked backwards more?
Hold that to hold it up. Hold on, that you fixed. There's no reason.
It's more flat. I'm pretty sure it's more flat.
Yeah.
The most
Usually if
expensive
it's
thing
flat,
I'll bring him over here. Hold on.
is the Solix.
Cockeyed. So
What
yeah,
was
check
that?
out if the seat sits flat, it's better for your back. Where if it's like
she's got the 15-incher
your
on.
ass is like lowered back like this.
No, at the
it hurts
bow
your back more.
or at the console.
Yeah.
That's why like a lot of people are upgrading like seat risers for the rears and stuff like that. Like Alex has them on his. I have them on mine.
yeah,
they're nice.
It's like
But yeah,
that's
check
the
out,
thing, too.
check out the cushions too. Those cushions will help. 'Cause
The
you just get
cushions-
scored, man.
and then
Say
what he's talking
what's
about
up to
is
my
there's,
son's guinea pigs.
what the
You
hell?
chilling with guinea pigs, Steve?
That's my son's guinea pig. That's Gravedigger.
Gravedigger.
Awesome.
And that's Zombie back there.
That's awesome.
I gotta feed him. I gotta feed him. You know.
But Sam, so those lifts, right? Those seat risers, they'll help with just all of it because a lot of times the kayaks they'll put you in like a lower, and it's kind of it feels better to pedal, but actually like sitting and fishing, it doesn't until you rise up, and then it kind of stabilizes.
Hearing Scuba's voice right now.
Yeah.
Cool.
Say that again.
Yeah, I'll definitely have to let him know that. He's more of a bank cat fisherman, but I mean, every now and then I can get him out there to bass with me.
Yeah.
So yeah, any info helps me, man. Helps him.
Man. Start with cushions and go from there, man.
Oh,
What was that?
I said start with cushions and go from there.
Yeah.
You know, those might just be the save all, you know.
Yeah.
Scuba, you wave when you're done feeding your guinea pig on the live stream.
Yeah. Rude bastard. See what
Who else
happens
you gotta
when he
turn it?
shaves his beard off and all weird chops. He thinks he runs shit.
Exactly. He's like more white trash than what's his name? The oh god, I forgot his name. Who's the white trash singer? Michigan. What's his name?
which one?
Josh up north. Is that his name? No. I forgot his name. Anyways. Yeah. So risers and the
Good
pads,
job.
man, that should do it.
Good job.
Yeah. Kid Rock. There it is.
Oh,
just getting old in my age now. So
it shows.
Oh my god, dude.
Sam, what's the next bait you're going to be working on?
I don't know, man. Probably some more hand pours. I recently got. You guys know that brand G Crack?
Yeah.
I really like the bellows gills, but I stopped fishing anything that's like company bought, so I can just pour my own. And then Bug Mold makes a mold for them, and they just they're like stationed out in the Ukraine, so I'm not gonna be able to get any more of those molds. But I was able to pick one up, one of those bellow gills, and I don't know if you can see it. It's motor oil.
Sam, do you make any tubes?
No, I'm actually working on that right now. I'm trying
I can't find anybody with a good tube. I like fishing tubes for smallies, and I can't find anybody with a good tube anymore. They used to be popular a long time ago, but right now I can't find a.
Butcher, I got you.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out a way where I can hand dip the tubes myself. Make a little like apparatus where I've got like 4 or 5 rods in there and just like slowly dip them in and out and bring them out, and then it's a big old process, but I mean it's all fun for me. I'm like super small batch. I don't really sell any of my stuff. It's mostly just out of personal pleasure and just being an artist. It's just fun to do all that stuff. So, but I really want to get into the tubes. I do like fishing tubes as well.
Yeah, one of my favorite things.
Yeah. Hey, speaking of smallmouth, we've got Rodney. Rodney, how are you, bud?
What's up, guys? How we doing tonight?
Rodney?
What up?
Hey, so we're talking about a bunch of bullshit, but goals, now that you're on here, what's your goal this season?
Man, just honestly, just to get more fishing in.
Yeah?
Yeah, man, with work, my the prime fishing part of the year is just kind of covered up with work. So I get like first couple weeks of spring and then like the tail end of summer. So those are kind of, I'm like the early spring and, you know, the fall fishing. That's pretty much all I get in.
Well, you got to maximize what you can. That does. I mean, I don't know how hot it gets there. I know normally my fishing goes to shit during summer when it gets real hot. So
yeah, in the summertime I do a lot of praying for rain so I can get a few days off, and I've got some local farm ponds that'll hit up. Me and the boy will go hit our little honey holes just to scratch the itch, you know. So we have it pretty easy in the summer as far as being able to get on fish. You know, I mean, we're not hitting big bodies of water or anything, but I also do a lot more focusing on my river smallmouth fishing in the summertime too.
Yeah. I'm super jealous of it. I wish. I don't have we've only got one lake in South Jersey that has smallies, and
it's the fucking white tennis kid.
I don't know who is the white tennis kid.
No, I got the Duke North Carolina game on right now too. So
no, yeah, we only have one lake with them, and they're very particular. They're really small. They're only like little 12-inchers.
I'm not real sure on as far as lake smallmouth go around me, but our river systems are pretty well loaded up with them.
Damn, a scuba raven.
What's that?
Oh, I said a scuba raven. He's got a bunch of lights going on.
Yeah, he wonders why his kids won't go to bed. It's because they got 9 million rave lights on.
My son, he watches this old school DC superheroes DVD at night. It's like 1960s and 70s DC superhero cartoons.
Every night watches the same one.
He rotates them. He's got like a whole collection.
I heard you guys say something about tubes.
Tube talk.
So, Butch at mimicbaitshandford.com.
Oh, I just tried to look him on Instagram. I couldn't find him, but
so they don't have it. It's a father and son company. They're out of Pennsylvania. They don't have an Instagram. He's old. He don't know technology. They have Facebook, or you can get them on their website.
Okay.
Mimicbaitshandford.com.
Mimicbaitshandford. Perfect.
Man, hand porn is so much fun, dude. Do any of you guys dabble in making your own baits? No.
I tied some jigs.
Rodney pulls out the Strike King.
I I've always wanted to. So I lie a little bit. So I bought like a little shitty kit from Amazon, and dude, when I heated up the plastic, I started vomiting. And I don't know if it was the fumes or if it was super bad, but there was no ventilation. It was in my little like wood shop I have in my basement. No ventilation. No nothing.
Closed myself off.
Yeah, and I couldn't go. I couldn't go in that workshop for
What
weeks.
does that say? Coffee?
Is that
Yeah,
Did you burn
these,
it? Did you burn the plastic?
These coffee tubes.
Yeah. It was probably just billowing smoke out of that microwave, dude. I've done that a handful of times. No, it's not
I put it out
normal.
of the microwave. It was steaming a weird color, like a very gray. Again, no mask on, no ventilation. I'm like, all right, let's pour it. And I was like, whoa, I feel dizzy. And as I was pouring my worm, I just started vomiting.
I know that smell. It's disgusting. I work right at the edge of my garage so I can have ventilation and I have a fan going. But whenever I just like not pay attention and that happens, dude, I'll take my cups and I'll just set them outside for like days.
I'm sharing my business.
Just days. It's gross, man.
Alex, we're just trying to get that VA disability up, man.
Say that again?
We're just trying to get that VA disability rating up, man.
Exactly. Listen, I need I need a couple percentage.
I gotta get 100%. I don't want to pay
That's it, right?
more.
Just breathing in the fumes, trying to hit it. Hey, listen, it was an occupational hazard. It wasn't the occupation of the guard.
I just don't want to do property taxes anymore.
Exactly. Exactly. No, yeah. I mean, that was my only shot at it. I'm also not the carefulest person. Like, I don't know. I spill shit and drop shit all the time, so I feel like I'm gonna burn myself.
Is that a real word, the carefulest?
Yeah. Man, I'm like the worst hobbyist at pouring. I'll look at all these other Instagram profiles and they're just like, yeah, man, I'm busting out the infrared thermometer. It's like this, it's like that. And I'm just like, I think it's thin enough to go. Let's do it, man.
Looks good from here.
Yeah, right.
You ever watch Marlon Bates when he does his pours?
I love it,
dude. I love Marlon Bates. It's ridiculous. Like he actually inspired me right when I first started getting into it. So I was like, yeah, what am I gonna do? I can either make hard wood baits or I can do some soft plastic. So I started off making wood baits, and then I somehow got into the plastics, and I got sucked into the plastics a lot more. But that guy is amazing. Have you seen his recent video? He made this
I'm gonna watch it today.
The like ridiculously ribbed swim bait, dude.
I gotta watch it.
It looks amazing, but like he's just a master at his craft.
I like how he has like the subtle humor involved with it.
Yeah.
Like you'll look at the camera and be like, yes, I wasn't recording. Look what I did.
I'm
he's
gonna go
one
with
person
an
that
unpopular opinion though. Marlon Bates can go fuck himself because he cost me close to $1,000 because I watched his videos and then I went out and bought a table saw and a bandsaw, and I was like, I can do this, and I fucking can't. I can't, and now I just have a bandsaw and a table saw that I don't use sitting in a workshop. Other than that, he's a great dude. But
yeah. I wonder if I could find. Oh, it's up here.
Is anybody fishing tomorrow?
Yes.
I got a tournament next week.
So this is
morning.
I don't know if you can really see it. It's a rat bait I made.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
But instead, usually
when it comes to swim baits, Ryan's your man. I'm a swim baits for days.
What I noticed on some of the rats that some people make, they just make the tails and use a screw lock, and I think that's silly because everybody's using their tails. So I've made one with a little C-ring on it, and I attached an EWG. So if they short strike, they get the tail and they're getting the hook.
I like that.
Nice.
That's a fucking good idea. I don't think I've ever seen that. You might want to keep that secret until you're ready to pump that out.
I haven't even posted it. That's actually the first time I've said that.
I'm gonna need to get myself one of those.
I need to make some more. This is the only one I made.
You might need to make some more. That's a holy shit. I don't think I've seen that idea before. That's a
I don't
really
think I've
good
seen
idea.
that anywhere.
That's a smart idea.
Damn, now I'm like kind of thinking I should have said that now.
Man, he's
He's
fucked now. Wait till the hook set hoodlums patent pending
Oh,
rat
shit,
hook
dude.
comes out.
Just some stoner ingenuity over here, I guess.
Hey, sometimes
Oh,
it's the
shit.
best though.
Guess who we have?
Oh,
One and only
oh,
Never
Jesus
Hammer.
Christ.
Oh.
Party started now.
Well, we're here until at least
All
2.
right, everybody, let's leave. Bye.
I can already tell from the motherfuckers in this chat right now, this channel will no longer cease to exist after Sunday.
Paul, where
What's
you
up, Paul? How's the basketball game?
We ain't talking about no basketball game right now. We talking, I'm pretty sure, nothing to do with fishing or anything
no.
to do with fishing.
Actually, we
so
have
we'll
to.
talk about
Sam-
that.
the greatest?
Sam just blew our minds with he just blew our minds with a revolutionary bait that you missed out on.
Yeah.
That's
I'll
okay.
bust
I already have that bait in my tackle box.
No, not that one.
Oh,
That's
hey.
the whole- I'm telling
No,
you,
no. It's a whole. Okay. I'll tell him. All right. So I've only made one of these, but
Hey,
a lot of people will make rat wake
Strike
baits,
King,
right?
You guys saw this on Bass and Brews. Make sure to send me money.
Yeah.
Oh,
Anyway.
come on.
That's going to be in the butcher's boat by the end of July.
How late was OG Scuba Steve getting to this thing?
I don't know, man.
I was earlier than you.
He was
so I
more
right
on time.
But he had to get kicked out of the stream because he decided to feed his fucking
Guinea
guinea pig in the
pig.
middle of it.
Listen, man,
Well,
I got dad shit to do.
Hey, can you feed him again? I love guinea pigs. They're so cool.
You missed it,
Look,
man.
look. OG Scuba Steve is the hardest man in hook set hoodlums. But this motherfucker got cats and guinea pigs. And hold up. And a "This is us" symbol behind every shot he's in. So we know it's all a front at this point. I love you, Scuba Steve, you bald-headed motherfucking bitch.
The softest guy in hook set.
You know what the
I'm gonna
funniest
look like
shit is?
Scuba
I've never
soon.
seen
Jesus
one of
Christ.
those shows.
Well, you say that every time, but you got the sign behind you that says
That's
you
all.
lying.
That's all my wife, who's snoring on the couch right now as we speak.
Oh shit.
It's all good.
All right.
She ain't gonna wake up.
Sam Dam, holla at us. Tell me this evolutionary lure you
Okay.
got here. Is it the helicopter lure 2.9?
Something like that. Or actually nothing like it. So it's like a rat wake bait, right? But usually people, when they make them, they have like screw lock tails, and they're always losing them, selling extra tails. And I was like, that's silly, man. Why don't you just put a C-ring on the back with an EWG hook on it? So if they short strike it, dude, they're getting hooked, and they've gotten hooked on it.
Bobby Roast Beef is gonna probably not see this show until one of us tell him to see it. And he's
He still
probably gonna
won't.
get a boner.
Yeah, he's
probably
too
gonna get a
important. He's too
boner.
important for us.
I mean, you talking about a rat tail that he don't have to order? Shit, he
Nah,
might be
man,
making
just-
a baby. He old as fuck, and he might be making babies.
Just get whatever Senkos you want, man. You know, it's like why buy one extra tail that's not really gonna do anything but just be lost.
Well, first of all, I ain't fishing no rat, but yeah, sure, I'm all for it, man.
You should be. You should be.
Look,
Fishing no rat.
look, this man right here is evolutionary in the prostitute world too. If he can get some easy exchange tail.
What? Oh, what the fuck was that sentence? What was that fucking sentence?
Where'd the prostitutes come from?
I don't know. Just because Alex can't spell evolutionary, don't mean that he don't know what a prostitute is.
I can fucking I know what both of those are. Thank you very much. I can say
Says the man
prostitute in
that had to
multiple
guess that the fish is cold blooded.
Listen, that has nothing to do with evolutionary.
Say that again, bud.
Yeah, this motherfucker ain't even country and he can't even say it right. Hey, what I miss?
We talked about goals, Paul. Paul, what's your? We
Goals.
talked about how goals are good to have for a season. So, what's your goals this season?
So I'm going to go outside the box here because, boxes are for cats and I ain't a cat. So fuck goals. Goals are stupid. I
How
mean,
drunk are
literally
you,
and
man?
honestly. Huh? Me? No, I ain't drunk. Shit. What the fuck you ain't listening to this podcast if you think I'm drunk at damn 9:52 at night.
It's nice.
It's 2:00 in the morning when everybody else is signing off. That's when I might be a little tipsy at that time.
A little my ass.
He said a little. I listen to the podcast.
I don't necessarily have goals. To me, I mean, look, if we're gonna go straight from a fishing concept.
Hey guys, am I the only one that hears Foghorn Leghorn when he talks?
What?
Am I the only one that hears Foghorn Leghorn when Paul talks?
I said, I don't believe in goals.
Hey boy, look at here. I said.
Look.
Yep.
Look, the only one ain't talking shit is Butcher there in the middle, and that motherfucker been catching fish more than he done caught more and bigger fish than the rest of y'all combined.
You always got to be afraid of the man with
Well,
the
give
pink
him a
shirt.
cookie then, Paul.
Well, shit, I would, but
What's there to talk shit? What's there to talk shit about?
Well,
I don't know.
Paul's still the man with the plan. Paul's still with the man with the plan in the hook set contest. So
yeah, but man, I mean that shit's all luck. I look.
Are we going off of this year? Are we going off of inches?
Yeah.
Yes.
Inches.
What are you at, Paul?
Paul, was that 24?
I thought the
23 and a quarter.
I'll beat that.
Ooh.
Yeah. Now we're getting it. Here comes the good talk.
Look, it's gonna be.
I'll get a 24. I'm throwing my big baits all fucking summer night at nighttime. I'll get a 24, 100%.
Okay, I'm gonna throw the swim bait that Sam Dam the man made me, and I'm gonna get a 26.
I think Bill. I
think Bill. Swim bait. I just said I couldn't get one. You told me I couldn't get one. You better send me one.
Nope. That is a Bass and Brews special. And if you aren't a host or a co-host of Bass and Brews,
I could get one. I could get one.
No,
you can't get one.
Not guest.
I'll put a Bass and Brews sticker.
Well, Paul,
Alex,
you're lucky.
In your absence, Alex, I was probably the most featured co-host.
Yeah,
you were, but I also heard that you would just leave the show halfway through. You would show up late, and I have footage of you passed out on a live stream. So all of those equal nothing fucking for you.
Look, this motherfucker
soup for
showed
you.
up. This dude showed up an hour and 45 minutes into a podcast and tried to start fitting all his shit into the podcast. I was like, look, motherfucker, hell no. Look, I'm all about 3-hour podcast.
Hey, this is Steve from OG Scuba Fishing. Just want to let you guys know.
Look, the last one we was on, he just disappeared.
Yeah, that's the one where he had to cut out to go do the Hoodlum cast instead. What a piece of shit.
Paul, you're lucky though, man. I ended up selling that big old swim bait mold.
Well, if I don't catch nothing on it, good for you for selling that piece of shit. If I
oh man.
Oh shit.
Damn.
Shots fired.
I'll tell you what. Big plastic swim baits are hard to make. That thing looks good. I mean, it is a big old hunk of 8 inches of plastic.
You got to throw all day. I mean, that's all you got to throw.
Yeah.
Or else you ain't going to catch anything.
Dude, I'm telling you what, Jenna Jameson would make the O face with that.
I knew that was coming.
Big old floppy, veiny bastard. All right, so what I missed goals. All right, we missed goals. So I really don't have a lot of. I mean, look, I want a tournament fish. I want a competitive fish. And every tournament I go into, regardless of how much practice I had or anything, I want to win. I mean, that's the expectation.
Yeah.
Now, if I don't win, what happens? Because that's the biggest thing is, you can't have that mindset because fishing, you lose all the fucking time. You're goddamn right. But you know what? Do I get a little down? Hell yeah, I get pissed off. I see some people that might have beat me in that tournament that I'm like, how the fuck did they beat me? But I come back and what's the learning experience? What am I going to do to change that? And in this year's a perfect example is sat there and watch a guy catch a damn winning fish on a shaky head. So y'all know what the fuck I've been throwing every time I go out, regardless of what's going on. I throw the damn shaky head, that stupid ass fucking shaky head.
You throw the roofer. We call that the roofer.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not into date raping, but anyway.
Ain't you the one that stuffs the roofer nails in the shaky head?
Yeah, the chicken rig.
Yeah, no, dude, no. Well, so the chicken rig and the Nico rig,
man, that's the roofer
nails. Yeah, that's the roofer nails. The shaky head is pretty much a jig head with a worm.
Oh,
yeah.
What the fuck is a chicken rig?
Oh God,
that's some hillbilly shit that Paul invented.
No, I did not.
He did not. I saw a bullshit.
Paul's the only guy. Paul's the only guy you're gonna catch at the boat ramp with a box of roofing nails.
Well, and look, half those motherfuckers got flat tires afterwards because I got roofing nails spilling out my damn kayak. The first thing I do is to make sure all of them are between my wheels before I leave. No, the chicken rig, real quick. The chicken rig. Go check it out. It's Ike and Ellie. So you got the Nico rig. The chicken rig is a Texas rig Nico. It makes it weedless, and I love this shit. What
did you just say? Ike and Ellie?
Mike, my hero.
Oh boy, you just made Alex's night.
Yeah, fuck Alex. This motherfucker's about to disappear. He's about to pull a OG Scuba Steve for another 4 months. So who cares what that guy has? Long as he makes really good previews for the podcast. Because look, this motherfucker asked me on Tuesday, he said, "Are you doing the anchor for this week?" And I'm like, "Fuck no, you're here. I ain't doing shit."
I tried to pawn it off to him. I was like, "Yo, man, you got to process all the podcast stuff," and it's just like, "Fuck no, you got it. You're
I said, "Fuck no." I said, "Fuck no, you're back."
He said, "Fuck you, bitch."
That was all on him.
What is Rodney doing?
Paul, team.
We were talking about shaky heads, and I thought I had some shaky head stuff right here.
Paul, Team People Fishing says I'm going to beat you tomorrow, Paul.
He probably is. He probably is. Lake Wheeler is not a lake that I have much experience on, but you know what? That means I'm probably going to pitch the fuck out of him, and he's going to eat those words.
There it is. I've never fished a chicken rig. Nico rig, it was towards the summer of last year. I got pretty decent at throwing that Nico rig. That was pretty nice with that Missile Baits quiver worm. It was pretty money. Yeah, you guys have thrown that.
I don't have the patience for a wacky rig, so I throw that Nico rig. And matter of fact, and postpone, I power fish it. So I'm going on the bank and I'm throwing at targets. I can fish that faster than I can my square bill or anything like that because I throw it in there and I'm throwing it on the bank and I lift it twice. If there's no fish, I reel it in and throw it again. And I mean, it's that quick. The majority, probably 95% of my fish come on that initial cast because those fish are sitting out here. The fish are sitting out here looking into the reeds, the grass, the bank. And when that little thing hits and it nose down and it dives kind of fast and it does this. Right. They'll just come suck it up. You usually don't even feel a tick. That first lift, they're just there. So I use a 1-aught or either a number 1 VMC Nico hook. If I chicken rig it, I use a number 1 offset hook because you need something. You're not setting the hook typically. You're just reeling it or lifting, and you're lifting it, and they're there. And so you need that hook to penetrate. But I power fish it in the post spawn because those fish are still kind of shallow. They're feeding. They're aggressive. But if they're not biting a moving bait, or if I'm in a lot of grass, I throw that and I power fish. I fish that faster than anything in my boat, and I fish fast.
What size roofing nail do you use?
It is the, geez, I can't remember. Let me go look
He's
at the
got
bottom.
it.
I tried.
What's up, Sunfish?
I tried. It's the 1 inch. I tried using. No, I think it's a 3/4 or 5/8. No, it's a 1 inch. 1 inch. I tried using a bigger one, but I didn't like it. I think it got in the way of the damn hook set. But anyway, the 1 inch roofing nail, I weighed it. I don't remember how much that shit weighed, but works perfectly. Cheap as shit, because if you're fishing, that Nico rig, you're gonna lose damn near every worm you throw out there.
God, that's the fucking worst part, I think, of that technique, because I was using those VMC ones, the weights for it.
Oh, fuck that. Yeah.
And well, actually, when I first started Nico rigging, I was using the missile baits. I just bought a whole thing from them, and they had tungsten weights, so it's even more expensive. And I'm watching not only it was like every other bass throw it, but especially pickerel. Pickerel just annihilate that Nico rig, and I'm just watching $3 every fucking time.
Dude, when I went fishing with Cody last year, I tied on it was a white violet Beast Coast swim jig.
Yeah.
And the first cast, it got fucking rocked.
White violence, bro. They don't
it got rocked by a fucking pickerel and just ripped it right off.
I've thrown that swim jig. That Beast Coast swim jig. I love that fucking swim jig, right? I've thrown that thing everywhere. I've never gotten that thing mangled until I find a pickerel. And every fucking time they destroy the brush guard.
No, this one literally
fucked up the whole thing.
It hit, I hook set, it was gone.
He just snipped it off.
Right off. Fuck,
yeah. I'm so glad I don't have any of those fucking fish in my waters at all. I live in Kansas, so all we got is largemouth, catfish, and panfish.
Right.
Smallies every now and then. But
Brent, you got Brent panfish, say Brent.
It's fishing a pan ball. They're paying.
Right.
Just tiny fish, man.
Bluegill.
No. I mean, Sam, those slime darts can be fun. Delirious is right. They are a fun bite because they're aggressive. If the bass aren't cooperating, you can just power fish all the way through if you've got pickerel around.
Yeah.
And you can have a full day of catching fish and have a good time.
They're great.
They work so hard on your gear.
They're great when you're not tournament fishing.
Yeah.
I never tournament fish. I only fished one tournament, and it was horrible. I was skunked for 7 hours straight, and then I was tossing a crankbait and finally hooked into a smallmouth. It was pretty big, but I fucking lost it. And that was it. And then I left. Said, fuck
hey, that sounds like Scuba Steve's whole fishing career. So
I was about to say that. You just say,
hey, game's back on. I got to go. Fuck all you motherfuckers.
Why does Paul look like?
Bitches.
Hey, Paul looks like.
Later, brother.
Paul looks like a failed extra from Point Break.
says the man that's not a snuggie on his ass. Fuck you, Scuba. I love you. Hey, take your hat off and let's see what you look like then. Hello.
Oh, it's the island. No, yeah, those. The pickerel are fun, but they will destroy your day during a tournament, and they're really hard on your gear.
You guys talking about the Nico rig stuff?
Yeah,
I don't know if you guys checked them out with the third eye has a. I don't know if you can see that.
The O-ring, yeah.
Look at that.
The rings,
Alex?
and they've got this little eyelet on the ring.
Yeah.
These things are money.
I do use the. I was using the VMC O-rings. I was using VMC O-rings, and that was helping a little bit. But honestly, it was a pain in the ass to get them over. So I primarily, if you guys watch a bunch of my videos, if you watch any of my videos, I primarily swim jig fish, and I flick shake. I do a weighted wacky. The O-ring will fuck up the action on that. I don't like because it'll keep it So it'll fuck up the action, but then the hook set because it'll hold it too close. I almost want that. Like if I hook into a big fish, I don't want my bait on that hook at all because I feel like it's
I gotta put the grill away. Fuck.
like
All right,
helping
boys.
give a little bit.
I'm gonna sign off.
Later, Bocha.
I'm heading out in the morning. I got some shit to do, so I'll let you guys know how I do tomorrow.
Yes, sir. Yeah, so I try to stay away from the O-rings because I almost, if it's anything over 3 pounds, I don't even want the bait on there. I want just the hook in. But that I haven't seen that before from Third Eye. That I feel like that's better.
I mean it's not.
Yeah, that's not going to be in the way instead of running it.
Yeah, it's completely off the bait. You know, just all you got's that little piece of rubber hanging off the bottom.
Oh no shit!
That's pretty cool. That's what Third Eye.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, Paul was saying he can't fish a wacky. I don't fish like a wacky unweighted ever. I always have a
the other thing that's awesome with Third Eye too on their they've got these crawls that they're specifically made for this. They even got like a little rib in the middle for that O-ring. I mean, they've really put some thought into these crawls. I mean, it's got a spot for your Nico weight and then these little O-rings, man. It's just an awesome setup altogether.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I don't fish. Like I was saying, I don't fish the wacky just straight up. I fish it like Paul was kind of talking about how he power fishes one. I target spots, but it's weighted the whole time at 1/4 or 1/8, depending on the tide. Basically.
You got to speed crank them like Bill does. Any worm.
He does.
Dude, that was so funny.
He's just reeling up the slack, guys.
Yeah, that was it. He's like, "Fuck you guys, I'm reeling up the slack," but he's
must be a hell of undertow in that.
That is the custom Wild Bill crankbait.
You might not be aware. So Wild Bill put out this video and he tried to send it to the hoodlums first on the private chat that we have, and he got fucking ripped apart for his awful fishing technique because this guy was speed worming at wacky worm basically.
That sounds like me because I was doing that all morning.
Man, this is no joke. The other day I went out and I had a weightless Texas rig on, and I was even like counting off my reels. I was like, man, if anybody sees me burning this worm right now, like that's all I was thinking about was Bill. I was like, I cannot burn this like Bill. Just take your time, man.
I had a bunch of fly fishermen around me. I didn't have to worry about it, man.
All right, boys. Well, it's been a good chat. Thanks for coming out for the late night bonus session. I appreciate you guys.
That was fun, man.
It was a pleasure, man. It was a pleasure.
Damn.
You be safe out there on them boats. Hey, when you come back, man, next month, hit me up. We'll got to fish, man. I'll come out to Jersey and we'll invade the swamps.
Yes, sir. Little housekeeping though. I want everybody to make sure this is going to release on Tuesday as a bonus episode, but Friday we've got a huge guest on Friday. We've got Alex Rudd Fishing, the YouTube star. I guess you would call it that. I don't fucking know what you'd call him, but he's fucking awesome. He's going to be on the show. I'm really excited to have him on.
Alex Rudd. That's the Rudd's. He
the beard guy.
Yeah, he labels himself the king of beards.
Also, he's the guy that got me into Beast Coast initially and swim jig fishing.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to fanboy out being able to
you know who you should talk to and try to get on one of your episodes? Mike Zamp.
What's that? I don't know who that is.
He's a Jersey guy that does a lot of bass boat fishing, professional, semi-pro. He's with Beast Coast.
Is he really?
Yeah,
is he North Jersey?
Check him out. North Jersey at Mike Zamp Fishing.
Yeah, fuck them kids.
Nah, he's cool, man.
No, I'll check him out.
So polite.
But he's heavy with beat. He's the one who designed the little Magnum.
Oh, that thing, yeah. All of them are good. But, so you guys check that out. We still have merch available. They're solid shirts. You can ask Sam. They are top notch.
I'm still waiting for my
I love them.
Me and Scuba are still waiting on our free shirts.
Yeah. I never fucking told you free shirts.
Paul did. Paul said I'll give you free shirts if you post it. We fucking blasted out.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? Paul's a fucking liar, and you can bring it up with him.
I just want my stickers I was promised 2 years ago.
Fuck
I'll
the
take a
stickers.
picture.
All right, everybody. Thanks for coming out. We'll see you on the next one.
Be safe,
Yeah,
Alex.
buddy.
Later.